Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So before I continue on to the next story event, I just wanted to say that the Theater Mechanicus event is actually done, but I decided to do all this stuff anyways, and as a result I have enough currency to buy the rest of the stuff, because the shop is still open. They always keep the shop open a little bit longer in case somebody didn't, buy all the stuff from the shop, even though they completed everything else. And I wish it could go a little bit faster, but maybe if I hold it, it goes a little bit faster when you hold it. Anyways, so there we go. I got all the stuff from that event. It was a pain in the butt. I really wasn't a fan of that one, but I decided, you know what, I better just do it. So, okay. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and make some wishes, because why not? I can make a total of 2. And, of course, well, a 4-star, but it's still not really what I want. Doesn't matter, though. What in the world?
Solidify!
Seems like the lightning wants to strike me. Anyways, now I'm gonna head over to where the story quest is, although there is a character quest right here. That guy over there looks suspicious. Let's go see what he's up to. Hello, Yasumoto. Yarg! I'm nobody suspicious, I swear. Just a local doctor. If you don't believe me, I can take you to my place. If you want anything, take it. Please, just let me go. I actually believe him, because it says he's a pharmacist right underneath his name. Or take me to your general, Lord Kujo. He knows me. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Huh? Oh, you don't look like someone from the shogunate, or from Sangonomiya. Are you an outlander? What are you doing here? Well, anyway, you'd better leave here as soon as possible. Yashiori Island is very dangerous right now. So far, there is no sign that the Tatarigami will disappear, and the Tenryou Commission is not going to withdraw anytime soon. The island is no longer inhabitable, let alone suitable for sightseeing. If you're fleeing arrest by the Commissioner, head west. The Tenryou Commission does not welcome unknown fugitives, but the pirates might take you in. What happened on the island? Have a look for yourself. See what the city folk in Sangonomiya's people have done to us. First, it was the explosion at Tatarasuna. The sky was stained with strange colors that night. Many of their relatives and friends lost their jobs and now live in poverty. Many others were badly injured, and they were terrible to look upon when they finally returned home. Many of my friends didn't manage to escape. Then, Sangonomiya's people destroyed the wards which suppressed the serpent's remains. The Tatarigami arose, and everyone on the island fled in a panic. The strange diseases brought by the Tatarigami are also spreading. Many of the residents here have become very ill. I'm afraid it's just a matter of time before it spreads to the camps on both armies. Where am I? This is one of the key places where the crystal used in making Inazuman jade steel was produced. As long as the crystal didn't run out, we could live comfortably without being constrained by the city folk. And now, you can barely find anyone alive on the island. I mean, like me, humans who can speak normally. Why don't you leave? You think I don't want to leave? That son of the Tenryou Commissioner has invited me before. He should still be in the army overseeing the battle. You have medical skills. You are different from ordinary people. It's dangerous for you to stay on the island. Why don't you come be my medic? I can refer you to my father. That's what he said, at least. Before the war, being able to treat a commissioner was an honor that I, as a countryside doctor, would have never dreamed of. But now, think about it. The commissioner wouldn't lack for good doctors around his person, but what about Yashiori Island? The only person the sick here can count on is me. So I'm not going to leave. I won't treat either side of the battle. My only enemy is the Tatarigami. Is there anything I can help you with? No, nothing. Actually, forget that. Yes, to be quite honest, I really need some help. Of course he needs help. That's why it's a quest. I need some special plants to make medicine for treating the strange diseases caused by the Tatarigami. I can't say it'll work for sure, but it can't hurt to try. The problem is, the plants I need have been contaminated by the Tatarigami, and they're mostly distributed in dangerous environments. If they're not cut off by water, the surrounding area is crawling with monsters, not to mention that the Tatarigami is particularly intense around these parts. For someone of my level in courage and ability, it'd be tough to handle it. And as a doctor, I dare not take that kind of risk to collect some plants. So I've had to resort to slow-acting, cautious treatments, and haven't had the chance to test out any improved remedies in a long time. Outlander, I see you've brought a wind glider with you. You must be an experienced traveler. I'm sure you'll be able to deal with dangers like this, so I hope you can help me gather the right ingredients in these locations. Come meet me here once you've gathered the plants. Don't worry about the reward, I still have some savings. Although it's an assignment given by a stranger, I hope you will consider it. Thank you very much. By the way, please be careful on your way. So, he wants us to gather 12 Naku weeds. I'm not sure where that's at, but... Oh, it's near where that is. Okay. You know what? I'll do that very fast then, since it's right near where that is. It wouldn't be too hard. In theory, at least. Wait a second. Do I already have them? Oh, I already have them. Oh, you're here. Have you gathered the herbs I mentioned? Okay, I only have 6 of them. I don't know where to find them. I should have been paying attention to what he said. Doesn't matter, I'll eventually get them anyways. I thought it was telling me to jump down there, and it probably is, but I'm gonna activate this quest over here as well, just so that way I'll have it. Hello, excuse me, Outlander. Could you hear me out? What's up? Please don't linger on this island for too long. Recently, the Tatarigami's reach has spread wider and wider. Tatarigami? Yes, since the people from Sangonomiya destroyed the ward that suppressed the soul of the serpent god, the Tatarigami has spread across the island. As you can see, the sky is now perpetually clouded, and the rain won't stop. This is all because of the Tatarigami. That explains it. I don't know if that other guy said that or not, but... What the? Oh, that's funny. Recently, one by one, all the miners have fallen ill, gone insane, or fled to other islands. Everyone's gone. There's hardly anyone living on this island anymore. Ironically, due to the chaos created by the Tatarigami, the shogunate and the rebels have not been fighting over this place quite as hard. Humph. But if they have not destroyed our great Ogosho's ward, the island wouldn't have become such a mess in the first place. What do the commissions, or dragons, or serpents have to do with me, huh? They never asked my opinion before starting their cursed war. Then why are you still here? Why? Because this is my home. What about your family? They are in a safe place, but thanks for your concern. They must be waiting for me to bring them back here. No one on the island left voluntarily. We are a family here. Anywhere else we go, we'll have to work for someone else. But someone had to stay and clean up the mess so that everyone else can return home eventually. This is such a headache. Is there anything I can help with? If it were any other child offering to help me out of the blue, I'd be laughing out loud right now. But seeing as you're a traveler from afar who has managed to venture this deep into Inazuma, you must certainly be able to hold your own. I'll get straight to the point then. The ward over there has been bothering me for a long time. Maybe you could find a way to repair it? I'm sure this awful weather can only be due to the ward's destruction. But please be careful when you approach the ward. If you stare at it, it will release a burst of energy towards you. It's harmless, but very uncomfortable. It feels like it's rejecting you. I think the ward is missing some components. It can probably be fixed by putting the missing parts back. Of course, that's just speculation on my part. I still can't say for sure what's gone wrong. So if you want to help me, please help me fix this ward. But if you can't manage it, then like I was saying, don't stick around here for too long. Okay. That was funny how I got hit by the lightning and blasted back like that. So one of them wants us to observe the ward that's right there. And I could do this very fast and then continue on to the story quest. You gaze at the ward, and suddenly a strange energy flows toward you. You realize that it is not resisting you, but is asking you for something. Something seems to be missing from this ward. Best to look around the area for missing parts. Use your elemental sight to scan for the scattered traces of elements nearby. Maybe you'll find something. Okay. I wonder if this will stop the, what do you call it? I can't even think of the lightning storm. It'd be interesting if it could. Wait, are you serious? Okay then. Let's get into a fight.
Heart with thundering retribution.
Wait. Do this.
You know a thing or two.
Maybe if I do this enough times.
I will have order.
Brace yourself.
There we go.
Time for takeoff.
Finally,
Wow, they're going down fast.
to the ferry.
I thought they were going to be harder than that. That was weird. Okay, there's a couple more over here.
Let's get down to business. You know a thing or two.
Maybe these guys are weaker than I thought in general. They seem to have about the same amount of HP that I expect from one of the big guys, the big hilly churl type enemies, whose names I've already forgotten. Despite how many hours I've played this game. Okay, so this is obviously some kind of shield that I can't get through from this angle, but maybe I can get to it from underneath. From how it looks, there's a door right there, and possibly a path somewhere else. I don't know. It seems that that door right underneath me is the only way, which begs the question of how. What's up with this crazy puzzle? You know what? I'm done. I'm done trying to figure it out. I'll worry about it later. Let's go ahead and move on to the next story quest, which involves this new character, Gorou.
This is what happened, General Gorou. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
Let me tell you about the seizure of the 100th Vision.
You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th Vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual, considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
It was me.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
You got it.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Okay then. So now they want me to go all the way over here and talk to these guys, Masashi and Tokuda.
Is this a new recruit?
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you.
I just want to say that the Raiden Shogun let us leave. That's all I have to say. Again, she let us leave. That was not a real escape. I have no idea what's going on with that, but you can't convince me otherwise.
Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Well, I think that I already
Thanks for your
have.
help. Have you
both,
decided which dressing
so-
to use yet?
Yeah, I have both. I'll go with the Onikabuto one.
All right. I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
There you go.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Tepe. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Well, let's head over.
Okay then. In that case, let's head over to the training grounds. What the? Oh. Sometimes I wonder why they put that stuff in those, random areas, the artifacts and whatnot. Kinda weird. Okay. The training ground should be right here. With these two people. Whoever they might be.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one
Bullseye?
hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight.
Now imagine being this calm in the middle of a thunderstorm where the lightning bolts are literally striking a few feet away from you. I'm just saying, it's not gonna happen. But, yeah.
I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips?
Aether isn't an archer, though.
We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Okay, but watch closely.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
I have no idea how Aether's gonna do this. Destroy a certain number of blue targets to complete the training exercise. Watch out, though. Hitting the red targets that represent allied forces, or leaving the training area will result in failure. So blue targets only. How do they expect me to do this?
'Tis thundering retribution, an omen of dark times ahead.
That, and main Fräulein's laundry is still on the line.
Where?
What?
Oh,
Seriously?
I can barely see the different colors. I think that that's a blue. And I think that that's a blue, and that's a blue. As well as that one. What? You've got to be kidding me. There we go. They're lucky that I had an archer on my team. What if I didn't have an archer on my team? I mean, I know that, what's her name? Amber was given to you at the beginning of the game. So, technically speaking, you would absolutely 100% have an archer, but it's just weird that they did it that way.
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, try again. Let's go. Show us what you got.
What? What? Okay. Demonstrate.
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time. Swiftly now.
Okay then. Yeah. I thought I had plenty of time left, but I guess not. Oh, it's over this way. Maybe I messed up and hit a red one. And the game was like, we don't like that. Admittedly, I'm not really a fan of the fact that this is actually part of the story. Okay, that should be good,
there
right?
You have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our minds. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Okay then. What? Oh, already.
Quick!
Crumble! Think you can get away?
I suppose I can do that very fast.
Let's play!
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here?
That wasn't much of a fight.
We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
Okay, I'm surprised they didn't accuse us of being the traitor. So they want us to collect the rope that's right here. And over here, there's something else. Repair. Is that really all that was holding them back?
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the Resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Gorou said. We joined the Resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few Shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Gorou. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
I'm sorry, but that one little repair should not be able to stop them. There's this big gap right here. Do you see this? That right there and this right here are not far enough apart for that to make a big difference. What in the world, man? They expect us to believe that. Oh well. I'm gonna talk to Gorou, and then after talking to him, I'm gonna go ahead and do part of one of the time quests that I have, which is, where is it? This Phantom Flow one. I'm not worried about the Leyline Overflow one because that is like, it's basically using the original resins at the Blossoms of Wealth and Blossoms of Revelation for extra rewards, and those are just some fights that you can do, so I'm not worried about that. But the Phantom Flow one, that one is something that I've been doing slowly but surely over time.
Strange. I don't see General Gorou anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The General has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Gorou will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to the enemy.
Okay then. Let me see something really fast. Just out of curiosity. Okay, it's all the way over here. I'm actually going to do that later. But first, let us go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to do that in the next video, in other words. But first, let's go ahead over to this. And finish up the next parts that I can do. I don't know how many parts there are that I can do at the moment. Phantom Flow. Okay, so I've done these three because you can see where it shows the stars. I got 1 star on each of them because I've been doing them on the lowest difficulty possible. At least I think that's what that represents. And then there's these 4, so I can do all 4 of them. I'll probably only do 2 in this video and then 2 in the next video. So let's read what Mr. Connected says about the roles. Shinryu mechanics. Nimbus gems that release electric pulses link up with the characters who are carrying Electrograna or affected by Electro will appear during this challenge. When linked to a Nimbus gem, characters will lose 5% HP every 3 seconds and will restore 5% when they defeat opponents. Additionally, characters will gain the following effects depending on the number of Nimbus gems linked to them. 1 gem, all characters in the party gain 50% energy recharge. 2 gems, all characters in the party gain 1000 attack. And 3 gems, characters normal, charged, and plunging attacks, elemental skills, and elemental bursts that hit opponents will also unleash shockwaves that the opponent's positions at that opponent's positions, dealing damage to surrounding opponents. Okay, so I think that I'm definitely gonna go with normal on this one, just to be on the safe side.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a
Where
moist
is it?
environment and is best picked after it rains. If you
Am
should
I-
choose to pick any, be
Oh,
sure
there
to
it is.
store them appropriately.
I will have order.
There we go.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Yeah, that was so easy that I'm just thinking I'm not gonna even bother reading the rules next time. Like, why would I bother reading the rules on that? Oh, I can claim the prize. Give me a second. No, wait. Why would it... I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the... They call it Iron Skin. If you want to read the rules for that, you can go ahead, but I'm not going to this time.
What? It stopped raining already? Shame. I wanted to play some more.
Think you can get away?
Solidify.
Although I am a little bit confused about something. And I could be wrong, but I think that... There we go. Okay then. Obviously hitting them in their weak spot is a good idea. Although, getting the game to recognize that I've hit them in their weak spot is another matter entirely. I know that my aim is bad, but come on.
Order guide you.
Time for takeoff.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll win eventually. You gotta be kidding me. No! There we go. I wonder why it worked that time. There must have been something in the rules that... like, I saw the part in the rules where it said you could aim for the Guardian's weak spot or whatever. Yeah, okay, it's just saying that the Guardian will be immediately paralyzed. Interesting. You know what? I might actually do that. I just realized something. There's two different things. Complete Extreme Shodan difficulty to unlock. Oh, I'm supposed to complete this to be able to unlock the Okuden mode. Okay. Well, that explains some things. I might actually have to do some of that, but I'll do that off camera. Yeah, I'm not going to do the next two. Well, you know what? Screw it. I didn't want to, but I'm going to. I'm gonna just finish up these two, and then that way I can do the rest of them off camera if I feel like it.
Stabilize.
There we go.
Think you can get away?
This is order.
Okay. Whatever.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
I think... I could be wrong about this, but I think that this right there, yeah, is gonna defeat them, so... Okay, that worked out. And it killed the Frost Arm Lava Churl as well, so that's good. I might as well claim my prize for these. This is so weird. This challenge. Sometimes it feels like it goes really fast, and other times it feels like it goes really slow. Complete Challenger difficulty. I have a feeling that the Challenger difficulty is just the Okuden Challenge or whatever. Whatever it's called. I'm gonna do something here fast. Just healing up my characters. And then that way, I won't be completely vulnerable in this next fight.
By royal decree.
Wait, is this all?
I will have order.
Just one opponent? Okay then. What's the point of this then, I wonder?
Think you can get away?
Not that it matters, because I'm about to win. Or I was about to win. I forgot that these guys have that ability. If I had an ice type character, this wouldn't be a problem. I should have paid attention to the type of enemy it was. But now I've got to deal with this stupid shield of his.
Solidify.
I can barely hear myself over this music. I don't know if you can hear me.
By royal decree.
There we go.
Rise. This is order.
Okay, good. I was worried there for just a second that...
Retribution.
I was worried that it wasn't gonna hit him. Ah. He's kind of weak. Just based off of that little bit that happened. What?
If only you could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world.
Okay, that was weird. Some of these fights, I just don't understand what's going on with them. In that particular case, I wasn't expecting him to immediately die like that as soon as his shield went down. I'm gonna make another wish, since I definitely have enough to make at least one. I think I have enough to make two. Although I'm not going to get another character in this. I know that I'm not. Yeah. It's just the way it is.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a...
Now that I've done that, I can head all the way over here. And then I will call it good, assuming that I don't immediately enter a cutscene. If I enter a cutscene, well then... Yeah, I can't help that. Okay, they just want me to get over there. So, thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I will continue the Archon quest that I have going on right now. And I'll also try to find out the answer to the two quests I was trying to do earlier. I have a feeling that collecting those things, flowers or whatever that guy wanted me to collect, what were they? Actually, let me see. Naku weeds, that's what they were. Flowers. I have a feeling that those are like near water sources like this. So yeah, I'm gonna look for all that stuff and the other quests where I wasn't sure what to do with that puzzle. It may not even had anything to do with that quest. It might have been some other answer, and I was just confused as to what the answer was. But anyways, thanks again, see you next time, and bye-bye.